Hallelujah. We give y'all praise, and we give him all the glory. For he's worthy to be praised. Without further ado, would you please turn to the book of Isaiah? The book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah. What's scary to me when it comes to the conscious community is that they move with blinders on. And when I say blind, with all the scholarship that we have, and with all the study and research that we have, it spooks me that no one is saying that the prophecy in the Bible is predicated on us fulfilling the will of Yah. There's nothing good that can come from a prophetic word from Yah to a people that have not fulfilled their end of the deal. There is nothing good that can come to a people that has been chosen and has not fulfilled and is nowhere near close to fulfilling the will of Yah concerning the Hebrew in the Americas. Keeping the feast days is not all Yahweh requires from the Hebrews. We already gearing up for Pesach, and it's talk about we need a 13th month now because what we in now this year have been a leap year, and it's not lining up with barley harvest coming up, and it's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle because you turn in the same wheel. It's like a rat or a hamster in a cage. And you see that rat get on that wheel and just run the wheel. He's not going anywhere. He's just running the wheel. And that's real scary for me. With the elders and the scholarship and the Hebrew and Parsi, everything that we're doing is scary because Isaiah 1 says the vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Yehuda, Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Yehuda. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. So that right there is an ordination. Yah's ordaining the universe. That is an ordination to the universe. Hear, O heavens, give ear, O earth. Shamayim and Rex. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. So that is the declaration unto the universe. Listen to the book. For Yahweh has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. Now, you got to stay with the context of Yah. I don't care what you've been taught. I don't care what people have done with the scripture. Please stay in the context and the construct of the mind of Yah. Not the people, but the mind of Yah. The Bible says, I have nourished and I have brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. So think about if you have children, you bring them up and they rebel against you. The ox knoweth his own, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider. And many Hebrews, they are not considered. All sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers. All the hatred that's in Israel, all the dysfunction and the disorder with the drugs and the killing and the prostitution. No white man ain't got nothing to do with that in our communities. That's all on us. That's all on us. Listen to the book. children that are corrupters. Listen what it says. Children that are corrupters. So it's saying that we are trendsetters. We are trendsetting the corruption. You make the dope game look good. You make the whole game look good. You make the whoremonger game look good. You make the sugar daddy game look good. You make the side chick game look good. You make being a killer look good. Y'all make being a child molester. Y'all make being homosexuals look good. Corrupters. Why? Because we were supposed to be chosen to be leaders, to lead people to y'all. Listen to the book. They have forsaken y'all. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel under anger. They are gone away backward. Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. And I hate to say this, but there are a lot of leaders that are leading the children of Israel in error, and they are leading them in the wrong way, because you talking about feast days, like feast days gonna say, well, the book finna show you something about feast days saving you. The feast days is not your savior. That's not gonna save you. You got to change your mentality, your mind. You got to change your mind. You got to change the way you think. See, there's some people right now, the reason why I don't hang or go in their company, because they still think like we all thought 20 years ago. 30 years, not even 20, 30, they still thinking like we thought 30 years ago. Excuse me. They still thinking like we thought 30 years ago, like I used to think 30 years ago. So no, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to hang out with you. Hide, look back. I know I don't call. We don't even talk. In a 365-day year, 364, 366, 360, whatever you want to call it, we don't talk. So we can keep it that way, unless we're going to talk about this, doing something constructive in our communities. I don't have time for all that other stuff. I've outgrown that. I'm 51 now. I've outgrown it. Listen to the book. It says that the whole head is sick. So if the head dead, then the body's dead. So if the head is teaching that, well, the prophet's finna get ready to come through because we had 400 years, we done did the 400 years of slavery now, and now the prophet's finna come be fulfilled. Hey, man, y'all don't even want the prophecy. If it was a prophecy, you don't want it in the disarray that we are in now. When Yahweh told them in Corinthians to go down by the cliff of Ziz, he said, look, make sure y'all be dressed and in array. That means in line. That means in decency and to be in order. Nobody can be out of whack. He had told them, look, on this day, sanctify them this day so they can come before me tomorrow. Sanctify them on this day so they can come before me tomorrow. Or so they can come before me 3 days later. Listen to the book. Listen to the book. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and petrifying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. So it really be talking about how everybody still got the taste of slavery in their mouth. Everybody still got the taste of 1619. Everybody still got the taste of slavery and how it was done. Okay, I got the taste in my mouth, but I don't operate in hatred. See, you can keep the taste for fuel, but you don't need the taste for hatred, because hatred can't take you nowhere but to the grave. Hatred can't stand in the court of Yah. It can't stand before y'all. Hatred cannot stand before y'all. It will not be tolerated or accepted. So yes, we remember slavery. We remember what our ancestors went through for us today. And that would be more reason for us to operate in meekness. Because of the price that they paid that ain't none one of us paying today. Look to the book. Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire, your land strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate. As overthrown by strangers. The land that we in right now today, this is our land. This still not our oppressor's land. Yahweh says, look, I will enlarge our territory, say wherever y'all feet tread, I give y'all that land. This is our land. This is another thing. Let me deal with this here real quick too. Let me tell y'all something. Conscious community Hebrews. All you Hebrews around there talking about the land. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't forgot a few things. Me and my wife spoke about today. 3,500 years ago, wasn't no Facebook, wasn't no cell phones, wasn't no telephones, wasn't no Instagram, wasn't no TV, wasn't none of that. So you mean to tell me if a man in Zion see the first light of the moon, he going off of the new moon, which he looking at it from the reverse side. He's looking at the wane. He's looking at the wane and Gibbies. That's what he's looking at. The wane and Craig. He's looking at the wane. He's looking at it go out. So when he looking at the when he looking at the moon go out, birthing in the new. Okay, if you in Zion and I'm in Orlando, then I may be able to see it when you don't see it. I don't have to wait. What I look like waiting on somebody in Israel. Cause I'm still acting like ain't no phones, ain't no TV. That's what I'm still acting like. I wouldn't be able to get on media or computer and see you saying that the watchman done seen it. Do anybody understand what I'm saying? Am I making sense, baby? Am I making sense? Am I purifying it? I'm gonna clarify on me. Because what they trying to say is we need to go to the land, go to the land, go to the land. Look, it don't matter where you are. Everybody see the moon. At different times, everybody can pack in that place, in that land. If that's all come pack over there, that's all y'all would have made. If all of them was supposed to be packed over there. So it's a lot of holes to be poked in what you're saying. The same way you saying that it may be a dark moon for 3 days, it could be with the new crescent. You can not see it for 3 days. The same way you talk about what y'all call the dark, the same thing I put on what y'all call first visible light. The same thing. But you need to stop tripping. Is what you need to stop doing. Stop tripping because your mind is not clicking quick enough to deal with the mind of y'all. But y'all say, take away all this stuff y'all got, how y'all communicate. You only can communicate with your next door neighbor now. You only can communicate with somebody that's 200, 300 yards. You can't communicate with nobody else unless you send a rider with a letter, with a written document to another city, and that's going to take a few days to get there, depending on how far it is. So the stuff that we are arguing, it don't make sense. Because I'm not keeping no Sabbath in Florida by Zion, by Jerusalem time, by the land time. That means that I would have to have my service at maybe 11 or 12 o'clock midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, because because I think they're 7 hours ahead. Then that means at 11 a.m. Sabbath will be over. Sabbath will be over for them. So the stuff that we saying, all the calculations are off. They're off. They're really off. Take away the communication. It's easy. I'm trying to make it skinny. Take away the phones. Take away these TVs and these smartphones we got. And you don't know what's going on in Japan, China. You don't know what they see in China. How you know? How you know what they see in Israel? Can you hear the watchman in Israel way here in Florida or California? No, man, stop playing. Stop playing. That's why I say we missing. We missing the mark. This what spooked me. Listen to the book. Listen to the book. It says, and the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in the vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as of the sea city. Which many say that's what we are now. Except Yahweh of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as destroyed. We should have been destroyed. Verse 10, hear the word of Yahweh, you rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of Yah, ye people of Gomorrah. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith Yah? I am full of burnt offerings of rams and fat of fed beasts. I delight not in the blood of bullocks or of lambs or goats. Come on, y'all finna take us somewhere quick, up through there. When you come to appear before me, who has required this at your hand to tread my courts? Question. Bring no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies, I cannot stand. It is iniquity, even your solemn meetings. Yahweh say, look, I'm sick of y'all with this arguing over these feast days. Those feast days which y'all arguing are not of me. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not involved in y'all feast days until y'all get it right. Yahweh is the decency. He operates in decency and he operates in order. In order. And until we take back this land over here, which will let y'all know that we can maintain and handle any land anywhere, you ain't getting no land. You ain't getting nothing. Y'all not getting nothing. We better stop trying Yahweh. That's what we better stop doing. We better stop trying Yahweh because we trying. Here's what y'all don't understand. Y'all are tired of niece and mint, like cinema like Yeshua said. But the weightier matters. The weightier matters is your children, 12 and 15 years old, killing each other, fighting each other, in gangs, gang banging. All this stuff going on in junior high school, them somebody's children that's acting like this when they go to school, so that means they're not being taught at home. Because there ain't nowhere in the world you're being taught correct something at home, and then you go to school and act a whole another way. No, what it is it's so much bad going on around your children that you have to instill y'all into till they get overwhelmed sometimes. They get overwhelmed trying to fit in, people talking about them, picking at them. It's rough being a conscious Hebrew at 12 years old and 10 like my son and my daughter. It's rough. And I know it's rough on them because nobody's not teaching their children not to fight each other, not to fight. Don't fight. Don't fight that black child. Don't you fight that white child. No, we going another route now. We got to go another route. This stuff is done away with. This stuff is over. We not operating like this because we are lining up with the Creator. We lining up with the East. We lining up with Yah. Because we're paving the way that Yah can once come in again and walk in the midst of us. Because what we're doing now, prophecy can't make Yah walk in the midst of us. Don't y'all see that in the book of Yehoshua? Joshua, you call Joshua, don't y'all see that in that book? He say, look, y'all got to get that accursed thing from out of the midst of y'all. You got to remove it. I'm not going to lift a finger. Listen to the book. Your new moons, 14, verse 14, your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hateth. What difference is the Hebrew today from this Hebrew in this time? They was keeping the feast days too, and they were keeping them better than we were. Because they weren't arguing over the feast days. They were all on one accord with the feast days. So I know the feast days are important once you do the weightier matters. Once you start taking back your neighborhood, once you start implementing things to get our people and our women off Section 8, off food. Don't talk about the woman on food stamps on Section 8 and you ain't got nothing to supplement that with. Right. Don't be talking about, I can't stand you Hebrew brothers talking about the system, but you ain't got nothing to replace it with. So what, you want them homeless with their children? Always talking about the system, but you ain't got nothing in place. Big bad Johnny Bronson, big bad Hebrew. You got nothing in place, nothing but a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of app, a whole bunch of books you done read that ain't amounting up to nothing. Because at the end of the day, every Hebrew I see to get mad. Man, all I'm gonna do is take care of me and my family. They never was thinking about the nation. If they can fall back and just say, oh, I'm gonna just, they never was called to the nation. That's why y'all have me bringing this word, this message, man. You better tell them quick that they not finna see me. And when they do, they not gonna like me when they see me. It ain't gonna be a joyous occasion when I see them Hebrews. Listen to the book. Your new moons, your appointed feasts, my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me. Why? Because of all the hatred and the discord and the homosexuality and all the fornication that was going in and the adultery that was going on, the stealing and the killing was going on back then. Here, sacrificing children to deities. Listen to the book. And when you spread forth your hand, I will hide my eyes from you. He's talking to Israel. He's talking to the Hebrews only now. Since we always talk about, oh, this only for the Hebrews, oh, this ain't for nobody else. Well, what I'm talking about tonight, this only for the Hebrews. This ain't for nobody else but the Hebrews. It's just for us. This is a personal letter just to the Hebrews. How about that? Listen to what y'all say. When you spread forth your hand, I will hide my eyes from you. When you make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of what? Blood. Ain't our hands full of blood today with everything we letting go on in our communities? Listen to me. We got too many strong men and women to be sitting back and letting go on in our neighborhoods, go on what's going on in our neighborhoods. It don't make no sense, and it's going to take us to rise up and do something against it. To do something against it and to do something about it. Yeah, y'all keep going and having y'all little cedars and y'all little Torah portion. Well, I hope y'all feel good about that. Y'all keep sitting around waiting on a prophecy to come that you're not even prepared when the prophecy comes, because it's too many rebels that are wearing head wraps and fringes. Too many rebels, too many sons of Balaam. Too many worthless people don't want to work. Healthy people don't want to work. Don't want to work, don't want to work. And I'm going to tell y'all something else too. Man, stop telling people that's young and they get a job and that job required them to work on the Sabbath. You let them get a job and let them work their way back to y'all. Stop telling them they can't take that job, because then you putting them in the street. Now you finna really put them in the system. See, we doing some real stupid stuff to our own people. See, that's where you should say, look, y'all put this weight and these milestones around these people's neck, and then y'all won't lift one finger to help them. When they start calling you and, oh, me and my children, my fire, how long can they stay with you? Right. Let these people begin. These young men and women need to be self-sufficient. You let Yahweh worry about them working on the Sabbath day. They ain't going to no hell for that. Right. Let them work their way back to the Shabbat. That's right. You're ruining people. You cannot put this stuff that y'all putting on on these people that just coming into this truth. It's a whole lot of stuff that us Hebrews do not overstand. Y'all got tunnel vision. I'm done. Y'all see one thing, and I see people just hold on. They ain't got no balance. They go one way, and when they go one way, they just go for the jump. It's not about the jump, not about killing. It's about saving. This walk is about saving. Yahweh created us to save, to be a savior to the world. He didn't create us to be killers, to cut folks' throat because of what they're doing. Yeah, you bring people in and say, yeah, this is the Ten Commandments, the Sabbath, and you working now? Okay, well, what you need to start doing is start putting in now to your boss man, that you're a Hebrew Israelite, you know what I'm saying? And when you work your way in good, that you won't fry and say, that's how you do stuff. That's how you do things. Train a child. Let me show you something what y'all finna say in this next part. Let me show you something. I'm gonna back it up. Watch. I'm gonna back anything the rock used me for. I'm gonna back it up. He said, "Wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doings from before my eyes. Cease to do evil." Don't y'all think selling dope, selling heroin and cocaine? Don't y'all think that's evil? In our community, don't y'all think that's evil? Huh? Don't y'all think that's evil? Listen to the book. Watch. Learn to do well. Seek judgment, relieve the oppressed, judge the father, plead for the widow. Now listen, 18. Come now and let us reason together, saith Yah. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. If you be willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. Let me go back. Learn to do well, verse 17. Learn to do well. Learn to do well. Seek judgment, relieve the oppressed. Judge the fatherless, plead for the widow. Come now and let us reason together, saith Yah. He says reason. Verse 19. If you be willing and obedient, this is the part where the conscious community is, they done lost their mind. Right here. They don't really, see, this is the part where I don't know what's wrong with us. It says if. If is a conjunction word. I keep telling you that word is a powerful word. That little itty bitty word. If you be willing and obedient to what? Obedient to the will, to the word of Yah. You shall eat the good of the land. But, here go a but. But, the but means if you don't fulfill. If you're not obedient. But if you're not obedient. But if you're not obedient, I don't care nothing about the melanin in our skin. I don't care nothing because we were chosen. I don't care nothing about none of that stuff. And y'all don't need it, man. Get to the book. If you be willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. But if you refuse and rebel, you shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of Yah has spoken. Now, haven't we been in enough captivity to know that y'all ain't playing about this obedience thing? 7 captivities. And we ain't found out yet that Yah requires for us to be prepared and to be able to fulfill his will at his appointed time. Because after his appointed time, it's too late. That's what many of us don't understand. Stay ready. Stay ready. Stay available. Stay available. Give Yah your availability, and Yah will increase your ability and your agility. You will become very agile when you begin to deal with the word of Yah. But you got to be humble. You got to be meek. Put it that way. You got to be meek, for the meek shall inherit the earth. Listen to the book. How is the faithful city become unhardened? It was full of judgment, righteousness, lodged in it, but now murderers. But now murderers. Murdering the word of y'all, murdering each other, murdering the women, murdering the children. Come on, people, come on. And I know y'all Hebrews who come back and look at my video, but you don't want to hit the button because I see y'all on that. Man, listen to me. For real. I'm willing to work with anybody, man, that want to work according to this book. According to the book. Not according to what's trending. Not according to what's going on up north and what's been going on up north for years. You understand me? Not according to what's been going down south for years, but according to the will of Yah. Listen. Your silver has become garbage. Wine, garbage. Wow. Thy princes are rebellious and companies of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. They judge not the father, neither doeth the cause of the widow. Come unto them. Therefore saith Yah, the Abba host, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of my adversaries and avenge me of my enemies. Here we go. And I will turn my hand upon you, Israel, and purely purge away the filth, the garbage. If we don't do it, it's going to be a hard purge that y'all going to use to deal with us. It's going to be a hard purge. And man, listen, I'm going to suffer through it too. Because the good will have to suffer through it with the bad, because I couldn't get enough people to do this before. Don't y'all know that you better move before y'all? Because when y'all move, you ain't gonna like it. Because you not controlling none of the narrative. Y'all giving us a chance to control the narrative a little bit. A little bit. He gave us a little wiggle room. That's what he gave Joshua, a little wiggle room. Look, you go get them. You bring them down here, family by family, chief by chief, head by head, man by man, boy by boy. We broke it all the way down. And you bring them down here until y'all find out who got this stuff. Until y'all find out who holding the cursed hand. And then you got to deal with that. Because if I have to come through and deal, see, let me tell you how he dealt with it before. He dealt with it before. He sent a plague through the midst of Israel. And what is it? How many was died? 60,000, 30,000. It was some thousand people that died. And Moshe told Aaron, he said, look, hurry up, fill the censer up with something that's with the myrrh or whatever he had in the censer. I don't forgot. Started fire. And he said, let's run in between the people and the plague. And when they ran between the people and the plague ceased. It stopped killing the children of Israel. Man, y'all ain't playing with us. Y'all ain't playing. We ain't babies no more. We not babies. Y'all not playing with us. We ain't newborns no more. We walking, talking, cussing, doing everything on this sun we bad enough to do. Listen to the book. Listen to the book. I will turn my hand upon it, and I will purely purge away the dross, the garbage, the waste, and take away all that tin. That's that bap. You know, y'all want gold, y'all want pure gold. Y'all don't want nothing in y'all gold. Y'all don't want gold plated. Y'all don't want gold field. And I will restore thy judges at the first, and thy counselors at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. That's all I wanted to really deal with tonight. I just want to deal with that tonight because it's really scary and it's really disheartening. Because now the argument done started about was it a leap year, dark moon, first visible light. I deal with the last visible light. If that's the case. You understand? Fault me for that. But where we headed, It's nowhere good. It's nowhere good, Hebrews. We're not headed in a healthy place. These people in Isaiah 1, and when you continue to read the chapter, they were keeping the feast days. They were keeping them better than we are today because they were on one accord. Whatever moon, listen, the Bible don't say, whatever moon they was looking for, they kept it the same time because they were in the same region. And you know, Yahweh is the one who made time zones. Man didn't make time zones. I mean, why can't it be the same time here that it is over there? Why? Because it's nighttime over there and it's daytime over here. That's why. You can't do the same time. So y'all did some things that, you know, Hebrews have not put that time, I guess, to study or to research, but it's scary. Man, you know, don't want to take up much of your time, but it's scary, you know, because these people are keeping the feast days, and they were keeping the feast days. It's not that all, it's not all, that's not the only thing that Yahweh requires people, is that you keep the feast days. That's not all, you know. And you can't keep the 10 Commandments if you got hatred in you. Because it say you gotta love your brother. And it say you gotta love Yah. So you can't be keeping the 10 Commandments with all this hatred and all this profanity and all the things that is being used. And you know, that's all I want to say. I just wanted to, you know, be obedient. My taskmaster, my wife, you know what I mean? Having Bible study. I was back there working. I was back there in the lab working up some stuff, creating some stuff. And, you know, here she goes, the taskmaster. She was supposed to do it today, but she ain't say nothing. But anyway, I'm always gonna be obedient to the word of y'all. And it's not like I don't have a word from y'all because I stay listening to y'all. My wife tell you I ain't picked up the Bible none of the day because we were ripping and running, but I heard what y'all said. Well, this morning I picked up the Bible and I thumbed through and looked, and it clicked as soon as I saw it. And then Pope had been something out of Matthew also that went with it, but you know, it's just disheartening there. With that said, to be of Yahweh, nothing overthrow it. Unless it happen first, even be found to fight against Yah. We're dismissed from Yah, but never from his presence. We're dismissed from each other, but never from the presence of Yah. Selah, Selah.